So this has been it for the basic strategy course on structured chess training. I hope you have enjoyed the videos, the exercises, all the hard work that we've done together. And I hope it's starting to translate into your games and you're starting to see some increasing performance in your games, in your analysis, in your overall chess strength. Okay, so what do we do from here? Well, of course, we keep playing, we keep training our tactics, but what other courses do we have here available to you that will help you continue to improve your chess? Well, if you haven't yet ended the basic tactics course and the basic endgames course, I suggest you to keep working on those because, well, at this level, we need to balance our skills. So I think this course and those two should be done together and until we reach a level where we can advance to something more complex. Because as we said before, it doesn't really matter to have a grandmaster level understanding of strategy. If we have the tactics of a 1500 ELO player, we will be a 1500 ELO player, and there's really no way out of it. So let's keep working on tactics or calculations or basic endgames. And then we can move to the next step that will be the basic opening courses. So I think it's important to have done this basic strategy first because then we can understand the basic ideas behind many opening moves. So it won't be as much about rote memorization of lines, but rather about translating the concepts we've studied here about king safety, piece activity, and control of the center into an implementation on the early stages of the game. Of course, there's also simplification, but only for gambits or positions where we are winning material, which won't be that common. Still, the other three topics we've discussed will apply to many of the openings. In fact, in the opening courses, I will be taking for granted that we are familiar and somewhat competent in the topics of this course. But there's also more advanced courses that will be soon released here in the channel, Instructor Chess Training. And in the next strategy course, we'll be discussing the elements of pawn structure. So we've already sort of introduced them in a basic way, but we will go in depth about weak squares, how to exploit double pawns, isolated pawns, passed pawns, and so on. And we will also give the basics of piece placement. So we learned about good and bad bishops, about how to really take advantage of an open file with our rooks, which has already been tangentially covered here, but we will go in depth into those concepts. So I hope you find them enjoyable. I will leave all the relevant links in the description of this video and hope to have you have a great chess journey from here on, and we see each other on the next course.